Important. Industrial automation is at a crossroads. Nothing matters more than ultra-fast, rock-solid communication, and EtherCAT is staking its claim as the game changer. But here's where it gets controversial. The upfront investment can be daunting for smaller firms. And this is the part most people miss. Security holes in interconnected networks are a real concern. Quick snapshot of the report. Report overview. Key takeaways, analysts' perspective, business and investment advantages, how generative AI fits in, market breakdown by component, device type, end use, regional insights, emerging trends and growth drivers, market segments, key opportunities and obstacles, competitive landscape, latest milestones, scope and methodology, report overview. The global market for EtherCAT, an Ethernet-based field bus system engineered for real-time industrial control, is projected to leap from about 1,245.9 million in 2024 to roughly 1,646.3 million by 2034, at a compound annual growth rate of 10.2%. In 2024, North America led with a commanding 35.6% share, representing approximately 870.42 million in revenue. EtherCAT stands out because it delivers high-speed data exchange, ultra-low latency, and efficient bandwidth use, all critical for sectors like factory automation, robotics, semiconductor manufacturing, energy systems, and automotive production. According to Wiley Industry News, the EtherCAT Technology Group counted around 88 million EtherCAT nodes in operation worldwide by the end of 2024. Adding 11 million new nodes despite lingering supply chain stresses and chip overstock. Notably, around 10% of these nodes rely on FPGA-based devices, underscoring EtherCAT's adaptability and escalating role in industrial communications. Key takeaways by component. Hardware dominates with a 51.5% share, including controllers, I/O modules, and gateways. By device type, master controllers hold 38.1% of the market, anchoring real-time synchronization across networks. By end use, the automotive and transportation segment is the biggest user, leveraging EtherCAT for assembly lines, testing rigs, and smart rail applications. Regional spotlight. North America leads with 35.6% of market revenue, driven by heavy automation in automotive, aerospace, and electronics. Analysts' perspective. Demand for EtherCAT solutions is surging in industries where precision timing and speed are non-negotiable. Automakers use it to orchestrate robots and assembly cells, while semiconductor fabs rely on it for clean room equipment automation and wafer testing. Even in food processing or packaging, synchronized motion control powered by EtherCAT boosts throughput and cuts waste. Renewable energy projects, from wind turbine condition monitoring to solar inverter grid integration, now lean on EtherCAT for real-time data exchange. Small and mid-sized enterprises, once hesitant because of costs, are beginning pilot programs to modernize legacy lines without major downtime. With Industry 4.0 and the industrial Internet of Things taking shape, EtherCAT's deterministic timing and support for complex topologies, line, tree, ring, cement its position as a backbone for highly interconnected factories. Business and investment advantages. Governments worldwide are offering grants and incentives to accelerate digital transformation, making EtherCAT investments more attractive. As global manufacturing is forecast to grow over 4% annually, automated control systems that deliver real-time feedback become must-haves. The Asia-Pacific region and North America stand out for both volume and speed of adoption. Thanks to well-developed industrial bases and progressive automation strategies, companies that deploy EtherCAT typically see faster cycle times, improved machine accuracy, fewer rejects, and lower operating costs. Its seamless integration with existing Ethernet infrastructures and ability to scale across large networks allow expansions without complete system overhauls. International standards, IEC 6158 and IEC 6178 for ensure interoperability, while new safety and cybersecurity guidelines are pushing vendors to fortify EtherCAT controllers against emerging threats. Role of Generative AI. Generative AI is transforming how EtherCAT networks optimize performance. AI-powered robot controllers with dual EtherCAT masters and advanced chips deliver split-second motion adjustments on the fly, raising the bar for precision in complex manufacturing sounds. As AI models become more embedded in EtherCAT environments, they enable smarter diagnostics, predictive maintenance, and even autonomous decision-making. By 2025, many pilot-stage AI EtherCAT integrations will shift to full production, providing factories with agile, self-tuning automation that learns and adapts in real time. Market breakdown by component. Hardware holds the crown at 51.5%, covering vital interface cards, modules, and gateways. These tangible assets underpin a reliable network, whether you're upgrading legacy equipment or building a greenfield smart factory. By device type, master controllers at 38.1% act as network maestros, synchronizing dozens or even hundreds of nodes. They're indispensable in applications demanding tight coordination, such as multi-axis robotics or high-speed packaging systems. By end use, the automotive and transportation industry is the frontrunner, deploying EtherCAT for real-time assembly line control, automated testing, ADAS development, and even intelligent traffic and rail management. Beyond cars, the technology is gaining ground in rail signaling and smart city transit solutions for its low latency and high-volume data handling. Regional Insights North America. With 35.6% market share, North American firms lead in adopting EtherCAT for automating automotive, aerospace, and electronics assembly. Early pilots in smart factories and strong R&D investments give this region a competitive edge. Europe. Countries like Germany and France are spearheading smart factory and Industry 4.0 initiatives that lean heavily on EtherCAT's precision. Rigorous safety and performance standards further fuel its adoption among major manufacturers. Asia Pacific. The fastest growing market, driven by China, Japan, and South Korea, where government programs and private partnerships accelerate smart manufacturing. High-volume electronics, automotive, and robotics producers are key buyers. Latin America, an emerging player with steady uptake in Brazil and Mexico, while infrastructure and skilled labor gaps create hurdles. Growing awareness of EtherCAT's cost benefits supports optimistic forecasts. Middle East Africa. Gradual but steady interest, especially in oil, gas automation, and expanding industrial zones in the UAE and Saudi Arabia. Emerging trends. Integration with 5G networks enables wireless, ultra-low latency control that complements wired EtherCAT links. Closer coupling of EtherCAT with IoT platforms drives data-rich smart factories. Upgrades like EtherCAT G gigabit links and EtherCAT P power over data cables address demands for higher bandwidth and simpler installations. Node counts keep climbing, 88 million and counting, demonstrating continuous adoption even amid economic headwinds. Growth drivers. Rapidly growing need for precise real-time synchronization in automotive, robotics, electronics, and food beverage. Industry 4.0's push for interoperable, scalable automation networks. Government policy supporting infrastructure modernization and digital skills development. Innovations in dual master controllers and edge AI integrations broaden application horizons. Key segments by component. Hardware, software, services. By device type. Master controllers, slave controllers, I/O modules, gateways. By end use. Automotive transportation, electrical electronics, aerospace defense, energy power oil gas, pharmaceutical medical devices, food beverages, metal forming assembly driver. Growing demand for real-time automation control. EtherCAT's deterministic communication allows multiple motors and sensors to move in perfect unison, essential in semiconductor pick-and-place machines or high-speed conveyor lines. Restraint. High initial investment. Small and medium enterprises often balk at the upfront hardware and engineering costs required to stand up an EtherCAT network. The need for specialized skills to program and maintain these systems can be a further barrier. Opportunity. Expansion in high-precision applications. Next-generation robotics, semiconductor lithography, and advanced inspection systems demand sub-millisecond, multi-axis control, an ideal fit for EtherCAT. New AI-enabled controllers promise even finer performance, opening doors to cutting-edge sectors. Challenge. Cybersecurity vulnerabilities. As EtherCAT networks meld into broader IT infrastructures, they become potential entry points for malware or ransomware. Balancing open data access with industrial safety and reliability remains a critical task. Competitive landscape. Beckhoff Automation, originator of EtherCAT, continues to innovate at the protocol level. Major automation players like Siemens, Schneider Electric, Bosch Rexroth, Omron, and Yaskawa integrate EtherCAT into comprehensive control platforms. Specialist vendors, Acontis Technologies, Phoenix Contact, KEB Automation, Wago, fill important niches with master software, development tools, and connectivity hardware. P players, Acontis Technologies, GmbH, Beckhoff Automation, Bosch Rexroth AG, KEB Automation KG, Omron Corporation, Phoenix Contact, Siemens, Schneider Electric, Wago, Yaskawa Electric Corporation. Recent milestones. February 2025, Phoenix Contact unveiled over 100 EtherCAT enhancements in connectivity and automation devices. February 2024. Acontis Technologies teamed up with Delta Motion to embed EtherCAT main device support into the RMC200 high-performance motion controller. September 2024. Acontis released an updated EC Master software suite, boosting stability for embedded EtherCAT solutions. Scope and methodology, base year 2024. Historic analysis 2020 to 2023. Forecast period 2025 to 2034. Coverage, revenue forecasts, AI's impact, market share insights, competitive ranking, recent developments, market dynamics, and emerging trends. Segments analyzed by component, device type, end use. Regions covered: North America, US, Canada, Europe, Germany, France, UK, Spain, Italy, Russia, Netherlands, rest. Asia Pacific, China, Japan, South Korea, India, Australia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, rest. Latin America, Brazil, Mexico, rest. Middle East Africa, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, UAE, rest. Licensing options: single user, multi-user, up to 5. Corporate, unlimited users. Custom research, segment or country level deep dives available on request. What do you think? Is EtherCAT's premium cost justified by its performance gains, or will cheaper alternatives catch up? Are we underestimating the cybersecurity risks? Join the conversation and share your perspective below.